When you try to sell our license agreement to a business, I can tell you right now, you're never going to succeed by calling a business up and saying things like, "Hi, my name is Linda, and I have a way to let you offer thousands of our incentive certificates to get more leads into your business." That conversation is going to end right there probably. Number one, you don't know their business. They've been in it themselves for years. You didn't tell them what their problems were. You didn't tell them how you're ever going to overcome those problems. If you really want to succeed, first you need to study every industry that you want to work in. It doesn't matter which industry, they all have problems. My successful distributors study the industries even if they have to call some of the people and ask them questions. I want to help set leads for your type of industry, but I need to know what your problems are. What keeps you up at night? I'm going to figure out a solution that makes sense. That's how you use our incentive offers. Let's just see what I'm talking about. Take junkyards. Go to Google and do a search for a junkyard, junk your car, and look at how many websites come up there. It's a very competitive business. There's a junkyard in every city, but for you to call the junkyard and get them to buy from you by saying, "Hey, I can get you more cars if you buy my incentives," is going to hang up on you. However, if you study it, you find out what the problem is. You're going to learn this. It's a very competitive business. It's a very lucrative business. There's no difference between one junkyard and another. Look at their ads. Go Google junkyards in your city. Look at your yellow pages for junkyards in your city. It almost looks like one person wrote every one of those ads. That ad says cash for your car, top dollar for your junk car. That's it. Doesn't matter if you look at 5,000 ads, 5 million ads, they all say the exact same thing. So how are you going to use the incentives? How are you going to convince them to buy? Well, I have distributors that can sell 90% of every junkyard they call. The way they do it is they learned those cars are worth $300 to $3,000 in parts. If somebody wants to junk their car because they need to get it out of the yard, they go to the yellow pages or to Yelp, and they find all the junkyards together. You know, the ads all offer the same top dollar for your junk car. Now, what are they going to do? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Here, I'll call this one, okay? And that's how junkyards get cars. However, that means they lose a lot of cars too. Let's solve their problem. Let's come up